Hello everybody, welcome back to Riverview here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, Waddy. I am just loading up on straw to start this lovely new morning because we need to give straw to the pigs, and some of the cows want some straw as well, so that's the first job I'm doing today. I'm then going to go check on the combine, see how we're getting on with that contract, because obviously I'd like to get that finished before December. Because obviously we're going to have our own we're going to have our canola harvest to do. That's the last field we've got to do this year, is harvest that, then we're done. We are done. Riverview can be retired. This Let's Play series can be put to bed, and we can start a new one on a lovely new map, with some lovely new mods, and it'll all be fun. Been a long series, this one. Like I was saying in the last video, can't actually remember what the first job I did in this series was. Can't remember what that first contract was. It's been that long. Normally, I've got a pretty good memory. I can remember all the different things that have happened in a series as I've been doing it. But this series has just gone on forever and ever. Now, I was meant to end this series at Christmas, wasn't I, ladies and gents? And I was kind of hoping to start a new Let's Play in January, but things just did not work out. I didn't get any decent map recommendations. I didn't see any maps that particularly took my fancy, as in I wanted to play them. You know, there was like maps on the horizon, but as of yet, like they've not materialized anywhere, you know. And yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit of a strange one. So I have made a decision as to which map is going to be replacing Riverview, at least. I'm not going to reveal that yet, obviously. I will save that until the actual first video goes live on the YouTube channel. Although, obviously, those of you that are watching and following me over here on Kick, you might see the you might see the new map first. Because obviously, I plan to obviously record the first couple of episodes while streaming, because it does make my workload a lot easier to do this. I can combine jobs. So yes, if you're over here on the kit, you will see the new map before the YouTube subscribers. So YouTube subscribers, if you don't want to miss out, come drop me a follow on Kit. And participate in the live streams. Watch the live stream. So yes, we're going to go get the straw for the pigs. I thought the cows would take everything. Thought the cows would take that first trailer. It's a good job I've got plenty of straw this year. It's a good job I harvested plenty of straw-giving crops. I mean, that's not going to be a problem on the next map, I can assure you, because I will be using the expanded straw crops mod on the next series. So, spoilers for that one. Got to stay hydrated. Bin men are here. Hello, bin men. Good afternoon, Dennis. That's the name of the bin lorry. That's what it says on the front, Dennis. Right. We need to pick up a little bit more of this. Then, like I say, we can go keep our eye on the harvester. I mean, that contract should be getting very close to completed. It will most likely be completed today. It will. Well, there's no ifs, buts, or coconuts about that. It has to be completed today. I cannot let the contract run over into December. Absolutely not, because December's going to... The weather in December is going to be even worse than November's weather. And I've got my own field to harvest. So, we can't be doing with any rain stops play or snow stops play or anything like that. We need to go and get that done. I was a little bit concerned in the last video that just maybe, just maybe, the harvester might run out of fuel before I actually finish that field. That could be a problem. Takes a long while to fill this trailer with 120,000 litres of straw. For the simple reason I slowed the filling rate down on the building because I was using it was much easier to judge my fill levels on the mixing wagon for the cow's TMR when it wasn't chucking out like 10,000 litres a second. So I slowed it right down so I was actually able to have better control over my TMR mixing and ratios. But the problem is now when I actually want to bulk fill anything, oh, you might as well go and have a nap while you're waiting. You might as well go and have a lie down, do a crossword, do a word search, you know, watch somebody on Kick for a couple of minutes, you know. Check in with your favourite creators. Right, I've still got 75,000 litres left. That can go into the cow pen. Sure, the cows will like a little bit more. So yeah, we've managed to break 1 million. Delores is once again a millionaire. Only this time, she's a millionaire without any debt. Because all the debts have been paid off, all the loans have been repaid. So she owes nobody anything. So now every single penny we have in the bank belongs to Delores. So from a serious perspective, starting from scratch like we did, we've done very well to reach this stage. I mean, not only do we own a lot of equipment, not only do we own a lot of land, but we've also got some good funds in the in the bank. So we could leave Delores here and move off to newer pastures and know that she's going to be all right. She's taken care of now. We've got her set up. You know, Delores has had a real good time of things and yeah, has done really well. We'll take this manure with us. And we'll go and sell that. I got a new follower this morning. I've been followed by the Leeway Chair. The Leeway Chair has followed my channel. Thank you, Leeway Chair. I didn't realise chairs could be on Kick, but apparently they can. Apparently Kick lets inanimate objects have channels. Very nice. Right, that is done. Leave that there. Let's go check in on... There's the grain cart. The only thing I do notice is sometimes, obviously, when doing the harvesting this way, in just straight up and down rows, the grain cart will, after unloading the harvester, sit in the way and will block the harvester for a little minute before it ends up reversing and clearing off. I would imagine if you chose to do the harvesting with spirals, you won't have that issue. But I loaded this course up where I've just done up and downs rather than spirals because, again, when I was a little bit concerned about the fuel situation, the last thing I want to do is spirals, because that uses up way more fuel. But obviously the grain cart guy sits there and kind of gets in the way. So the harvester will probably stop in a second. And say, "Oi, dude, move." There you go. That's probably the only issue I noticed with the courseplay unloading side of things. Another, like, the probably the weirdest problem with it is the fact the grain cart will kind of just sit in the way, sit in the crop in the way. If you're just doing up and downs. John Trailboss has subscribed. Thank you, John Trailboss. Thank you for that awesome support. And thank you for the subscription, John. Ian gets the little alert, look. First new oh no, Mr. Helgi was a genuine sub alert, wasn't he? Unfortunately, the Leeway didn't get to see her sub alert because my PC crashed just after she'd subbed. So sadly, my first ever subscriber here on Kit never actually got the alert because my PC crashed. But the gifted subs worked when Lee gave gifted 5 subs to the chat one evening. That worked quite nicely. So thank you, John, for being an awesome, awesome subscriber. So how are we doing on this contract? Let's check, because it's been a few days. We are at 89% complete. Leopold de Villapin? Villapin? I'm going to say that. Shut up, Siri. Oh yeah, I'm not going to do any baling contracts. There is potato harvesting and some other bits and bobs to do. Quite a few potato harvests by the looks of it. So, sub sign up on PC work much better than iOS? Yes, it does. The iOS integration is not great at the minute. Obviously, it needs a bit of work for some things. I was a little bit annoyed this morning when I was at my health course trying to moderate for Lee in her stream, and you can't moderate on the app. It doesn't let you. You try to do like moderation commands to like delete people's messages or ban people, and all it does is just put that whatever you've typed into the chat as a normal chat message. It's like, what? So I ended up having to close the app, and I had to go into the browser and open up Kick on my browser on my phone in like Chrome, be able to actually do the moderating. And it's like, dude, we need that fixing pretty quick. I mean, obviously, most days, most of the time, I will be here in my office when they are live for me to moderate, and I'll be moderating from my PC. Not a problem. It's just obviously at the moment, whilst I'm still doing this health course, I'm stuck out in the wilderness on a Tuesday morning, away from the PC, and can't do anything except on my phone. I mean, obviously, we've just completed week 8 this morning, so we've only got week 9, 10, we've got 4 weeks to go. I've only got 4 more weeks to go of the health course. And then I'll have my Tuesday mornings back and I won't have to leave the house. You know, There'll be one less. It'll be 1 day less a week I have to leave the house. And that'll be nice. And obviously football season ends on Saturday. So I won't be leaving the house at weekends for the next couple of months. It's going to be nice. I'm going to have my life back. I'm going to have my life back, you know. I hate all these things that take you out of the house. I hate all these things that drag me outside into the real world. I don't want to be in the real world. I can't cope. But thank you, John. I appreciate the sub. You know, doesn't matter about you being slow to subbing. Doesn't matter when you sub. A sub is fantastic whenever it's received. So, and you've been quite an awesome subber, donator for quite a while now, John. So you have no worries. You have nothing to worry about. I think Mr. Braincart is probably going to get stuck in the other side of the field. Pretty good at that. He's pretty good at that. So I've got obviously stop whilst unloading enabled on the harvester. The harvester won't drive anywhere whilst it's unloading. I think that makes things a little bit easier as well. And less risky. You've got less chance of obviously any accidents or collisions. If there's less moving variables on the field. Oh dear. The AI work has stopped because the fuel tank is empty. Oh dear. How can we fix that? With my little tractor. Right, we're going on a fuel run then, folks. Wait a minute, course play is auto drive going to drive the harvester? No, don't. No, no, stop. 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 No. No harvester. For the love of everything, don't. Stay on the field, Mr. Harvester. I don't need him trying to drive around the map with that 15-foot header on the front of him. Hitting every single lamppost, tree, fence post and anything else. If auto drive was smart enough to go, hang on a minute, if I disconnect the header and then drive off to refuel, that would be fine. But auto drive's not that smart. So yes, poor old Delores is on a fuel run. And it's not a very fast run, because this tractor can only do 25 kilometers an hour. Might have been quicker to have driven up to the main farm. I filled this from my own tank, where I do have some excess fuel, rather than driving all the way to the fuel station and paying for it. But hey ho, I didn't think, did I? I wasn't thinking that far ahead. But yes, we spent a little bit of money today. Just a little bit. We're going to spend some money, but like I say, we've got plenty now. The donut factory over there, producing lots of lovely donuts. Our 3 greenhouses, making lots of nice produce that we're selling. Oh, look at all the donuts. There's 8 boxes there ready for sale. Well, I'm thinking for my next Let's Play series, I might start out with tractors like this in my series. Start out with loads of little tractors and stuff. Because I've not done that yet, where we've started off with small equipment. We've just normally jumped in at the deep end sort of thing. Can I buy? Can I fill this? Am I allowed? Why can I not fill that with fuel? Good afternoon, Barker. I wonder if it's because I've actually got the manual refueling. Let's see if it's because I've got manual refueling on. It is. Something as simple as that. How are you doing, White? I'm doing fine, thank you, Barker. How are you today? On this lovely Tuesday afternoon? I'm just going to take enough fuel to keep that harvester running. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take about 1,000 litres. That should refill the harvester. And if I've got any left after that, we can probably chuck it in the grain cart, can't we? It's 10:30 in the morning already. We're losing time. This is slowing me down. I should have refilled the harvester last night. I should have refilled it last night. I was thinking yesterday that, yeah, that harvester's probably going to run out of fuel before it finishes that field. Could have driven it back to the farm last night, refueled it, took it back to the field, connected it all up. Hofbergman Mr. Map update coming. Hofbergman map update coming. I believe there's a map update coming for Hofbergman, yeah. Only because I've seen some people streaming some new features and stuff, apparently. That's going to be in the map. I did download the Hofbergman map a few days ago, actually, the version that's currently available, because I was going to have a look and see how difficult it would be to do that whole take the animals out of the map and put them into other map, and add new animals. But I'm thinking I might not need to do that now, because I believe the enhanced animal mod has had an update. And I believe that now adds new animals. But I've not had a chance to check the new update yet, because if you install the update on a save that you've already used enhanced animals on, and already have animals in, it messes everything up. So I'm waiting to test the new update on the new Let's Play, on the new map. don't plan on doing it on either Riverview here or on New Jersey or Ringwoods. I'm not going to be using the enhanced animal mod on those for that very reason. For that very reason. As I say, I tend to be very careful about installing updates for mods. There's only a couple of mods that I will actually, once I've started a series, I will update and keep updating whilst playing. Those are things obviously like courseplay, like auto drive, etc. But a lot of the time, once I actually start the first episode on a series, that's it. My mods are locked. I don't download and update anything because I don't want saves getting messed up. You know, I had that issue on the map that I was playing before this one, and yeah, that was annoying because I got like 8 episodes into that Let's Play, and then it completely went wrong. DD, yeah, the new DD mod, I've got that, yeah. I've already got that downloaded. It makes sense. Tries to avoid corrupting a save. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to corrupt your saves, definitely. Can I not overload that? I can fill straight from there because it's not a trailer. Good. Right, nearest waypoint. You can resume your harvesting again. With a nice full tank of fuel. Excellent. You've still got a little bit of litres left, so we'll run down to the bottom. And we'll let the grain cart top itself up before it leaves the field. So yeah, we've almost finished. We'll definitely finish the contract today. I don't know why I'm panicking. We've got, you know, we've got enough hours left. Pressed the wrong button there. Didn't mean to tab vehicles. I'm not going to collect the straw on this field. I don't actually know why I bothered dropping it in the first place. But yes, I've got a couple of hours to kill this afternoon before I go to my father's memorial this evening. So I've got a nice evening planned. I figured I might as well do some streaming, do a bit of work, get next week's videos taken care of, and then I can go and enjoy my evening. So I probably won't be streaming tonight, obviously. But I will be here tomorrow all day. I think all day, most of tomorrow. There will be a brief period where obviously I have to do some moderating in the middle of the day. But I'll probably be playing first thing tomorrow morning with maybe some Football Manager tomorrow morning. I want to get a bit of that played. Not what model of the picks. Yeah, I can do. You can give me all the small... You can use a custom configuration so it picks all the small tractors and stuff. But I'm just going to be buying small tractors, John. I'm going to start off buying small equipment, and I'm just going to be using that to start with. And and just seeing, you know, what happens, and then progress from there. A lot of old school, really, you know, oldie wildy tractors. Some of those mods that I've downloaded and never ever used. I've got all that. I've dug all those out. All the fans of 2-meter cultivators and 2-meter plows. I've got you covered. I've got you covered. Is Mr. Grain Cart coming? Mr. Grain Cart is coming, yeah. So yeah, I don't know whether it was just something I was missing, but on this particular modded grain cart, I could not work out how to open the cover on it. I cannot find what button opens the cover. I've pressed every single button on my keyboard, and I can't make the cover open yet. Courseplay opens and closes it just fine. So I just have to let Courseplay do its thing. And I think I downloaded this pack very recently, so I have got the latest version of it. Maybe I need to fire a question over onto the Giants forum and say, hey, anybody with this mod pack, do you know how to open the covers? Stupid question, I know, but I really can't seem to do it. I know there's a couple in the game that only work. The covers automatically open and close when it detects you're at a silo, but that doesn't help when you're trying to obviously put things into from a harvester into the trailer. But what we'll do is we'll let this guy empty. He will empty the harvester. There's, hopefully. Now, this is the one time it stops working. The one time it lets me down, look. Just as I got to the end of the recording, it's going to embarrass me now. Oh. Oh, the Chuckle Brothers here, look. Because they are identical. Maybe if I stop him and restart him, that'll do it. Or are you just going to sit there? I don't know how to open the cover. Ugh. Because open and close covers should be... I did see it then for a minute. Where's it gone? Open, close, cover. Left shift and N. not working. When I press left shift and N, it's adjusting the trailer hitch. And it's raising and lowering the actual connection to the track. The hydraulics on the tractor, I think, is moving. Yeah. What did you break? I've not broken anything. Like I say, I've not updated any mods. And like I say, it's the first time I've ever used this particular trailer. This pack of trailers. And I don't know how to get the cover open on it. As I say, Courseplay was doing it perfectly fine. But is for some reason now slightly broken and won't drive under the harvester. The only other way I could do it because he senses he's full. Is there a way to toggle covers with this thing? No. That would have been super helpful. It's not... Like I say, I've got it turned off in auto drive, so trailer covers is off. Covers off. He's done it. Well done, Courseplay. Got there in the end, ladies and gents. Well, thank you to everybody watching this video on YouTube. You've been a great audience today. Hope you've enjoyed the video, despite that little issue at the end there. I will be back in a few days with the next episode in the series. So for now, from me, cheerio, everybody.